Is tooth fairy real? Well, the tooth fairy hasn't brought me a coin under my pillow, but instead she brought me new teeth and my beautiful white smile. So I think she's pretty real, and this is another proof that law of attraction is real and is working very well. Hi, this is Marco from pappatalks, and to you, my lovely daughters, I love you so much and I'm so happy to see, well, I don't actually see you, but in my head I picture you being 15, 16 when you are watching these videos, and I know that you are beautiful and amazing young women already, and I'm so glad that you are watching these videos. And to everyone else, thank you for stumbling upon my videos, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and if you are watching my videos, I'm sure that somehow, someday, some way my videos will benefit you. And the most important thing that I want to give you guys is that you start doing videos for your kids. Leave a legacy, leave your thoughts behind, talk to them. I believe this is going to be amazing, and it's important to them. Back to the tooth fairy story. Here's what happened. My whole life I've had problems with my teeth. When I was very young, I was very sick, and we were part of Russia at the time when basically Estonia got independent when I was like 12 or something like that. So when I was a kid, the let's say the medicines were not like they are today, and all dentistry industry was it was like not Middle Ages, but not far from that. It was so horrible. It's even, I don't even know how to describe it. So I was sick a lot, and some kind of medicine that I took actually was bad for my teeth. So my teeth got like kind of yellow a little bit, and I had some spots. So my teeth were not beautiful. I didn't have a beautiful white smile, and my whole life, even when I was a kid, I was very conscious about that. So yeah, when I was a kid I didn't care so much, but in my teenage years already, of course, I noticed. And you know, people in school, so you can imagine that I've heard some pretty shitty things about about my teeth, about my smile, and that wasn't nice. So I rarely smiled, and even when I was older, you know what the saddest part is? I'm like very, in my core, my nature is like being happy. I like to make jokes, I like to make people laugh, I like to laugh, and I don't take things very seriously. Of course I do take things seriously that are needed to be taken seriously, but basically most of the time I try to look everything like positively and with kind of like a humor spectrum. Anyways, so you can imagine that was pretty hard for me to not make a joke when I wanted, only because I didn't have to laugh myself. And if someone else made like a really good joke, and I was in like socializing with friends or girls, or like at a party, someone tells a joke, some whatever, good conversations, people are laughing, my laughs were like yeah, my mouth always closed. In every picture probably taken up until I got my beautiful smile, was my mouth closed. You never saw me in any picture smiling. and it was pretty hard. But still, even with my not so beautiful white smile, I managed to somehow get myself almost every girl I wanted. But that's another story which you can watch here or here. I don't know where the video pops out, where I talk about how to get almost anything you want in life, and that's a pretty cool secret. So if you haven't watched it yet, check the video out. So years went by, and my life has been interesting. I've already talked about it in other videos, how I almost drank myself to death and so on and so on. But to the tooth fairy story. So I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago, or something like that. I was already living here in 𝐓𝐨𝐴 with your mother at the time, and I was working from home, and I've always getting my teeth fixed, getting a beautiful smile so I could smile has been like a biggest dream from my childhood up until the moment it actually happened. So I did a video about how my dreams came true, and you can check it out here. But somehow in that video I talked about 7 of my biggest dreams, and I forgot my teeth. I don't know why, because that's been like the biggest dream of them all. Anyways, now you can, if you watch the other video, then here's my dream number 8 or dream number 1 actually, but you can check out the other 7 dreams after this video, of course. I already like studied self-help books, and I was learning about how the universe works. I've heard the concept law of attraction, how we attract the things we want in our lives, and that's another big topic I want to talk about in another video. Basically, we can get almost everything and anything we want in life. We can make our dreams come true. You just have to know how to do it. And the secret is not what you maybe saw in the movie Secret, which was basically a pretty cool movie, but they only scratched the surface. They didn't talk about the actual like processes, what you need to do. Basically, in this movie, you could get the idea that whatever you think about somehow magically will manifest into life. So if you want a new car, you just think about, oh, I would like to have a Ferrari, and somehow a Ferrari should arrive at your door. Well, it doesn't work like that. The secret actually, which I can give you right now, is you attract how you feel, not what you think about, not what you talk about. But of course they are all interacting with each other, because how you feel, you express your feelings, your thinking comes from your feelings, and vice versa. What your thinking affects how you feel, and how you feel affects what you talk about, and ultimately your actions. So basically the secret is to feel. If you are happy, if you feel good, you attract more good things, more of situations, things, people that make you feel good. If you feel bad, if you're sad or or angry or whatever, and most of the time you're like this, you attract more of the same feelings, same situations, and so on. Back to the story again. I already knew the concepts, but of course not much had happened yet, because I only started. So one day I was walking in Tallinn, and it was a time when I was actually looking for more work. I was in marketing, so I was basically thinking about like getting a new client or some clients and so on. And I remember I was walking down the street in the center of Tallinn, and there was a big building and a dentist office. And suddenly a thought popped into my head. And I thought, what if I could like I didn't have a lot of money at the time. Basically, I lived like paycheck to paycheck, so nothing extra. And of course, at that time I already thought about fixing my teeth, but it costs like 30K to put implants where I needed, and to put like this, I don't know how to say it in English, basically a crown or like they cover your own teeth with white white is porcelain or whatever material it is, so all your teeth are nice like mine right now. Anyways, as I passed the dentist office, the thought came to my mind that what if I could like make a deal with a dentist, so if they fix my teeth and I could do some like awesome videos and market their services saying how they fixed my teeth. And the thought went away as quickly as it came, because I thought, that's impossible. No dentist would ever like agree to that. Just they fix all my teeth and I'll do a video. So basically went on with my life, forgot all about the thought. And maybe only a month or 2 months later, it was my partner with whom I worked, who gave me some work, told me that, hey, I have a dentist client who needs some marketing work to be done, like handling his social media and doing some Google ads, whatnot. Basically, he had nothing, he had a website created, and now he wanted to start marketing his services. Would I be interested? So, of course I was. We got in contact with the dentist. So I explained what I would do, what's my rate, or how much money I would like to get from that. And then the answer came back that, oh, you are asking so much. Yeah, I wasn't. I was asking way less than the usual rate, because I just needed the client so much. But still, it was too much for him. So he like, okay, what if we did something like that, and I could pay you like half what you are asking. Anyways, we went back and forward with our email communication, trying to make a deal. And then I remembered the idea that came in the street, and I was sitting at the same, not at the same table, but here in the same room. I had a different table, and I thought, hey, what if I just asked? And it's another great, massive example. I did a video about how to get everything you want in life, and the biggest secret is asking. I'll explain it in great detail in the video, you can check it out here. But I remembered the thought I had on the street, the deal I would make, and I thought, why not? Why just write to that dentist and ask? Back in my head, I knew that it's like 99% sure that he will tell me to fuck off or whatever, and will never agree, because it's so costly to fix. I already knew that it will cost at least 30K to do what I want to do. But still, I just wrote him an email explaining how I would make him a deal. Not a deal that I just do a video, but my deal was, you fix my teeth and I'm gonna do all my work for free, for like maybe 2 years or 3 years or something like that. I kind of calculated 30K if what I was asking. So anyways, I made him the deal, and I've never been like, I was pretty nervous waiting for the response, because at one hand, of course, I thought that if he actually agrees, my biggest dream would come true. But then, of course, the thoughts, no way, there's no way someone will will agree to this deal. And like maybe a day or 2 days later, I got an answer. Yeah, sure, that sounds like amazing. I thought, hey, this guy must be crazy. Did he actually understand what I wanted? So I hopped on the phone with him and explained and asked again and again, do you actually understand what I want? I don't just want one tooth fixed. I need like a beautiful white smile. That's massive work. And he said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay, so I said, at least I'll come to you, just look at my mouth, look at my teeth, check it out first before you can guarantee the deal. Anyways, a few days later, I went to his office and he examined me and told me, yes, no problem, we'll do it. Okay, so first of all, I thought that even if we started the process, it would take at least a year or so to fix all my teeth, because my teeth were pretty bad. I had many teeth missing. Let's take you back in time quickly. Why my teeth were so bad? The medicine made them yellow, but the Russian dental care when I was a young boy made me not go to the dentist, because that kind of pain that I've experienced in the dentist office, to put it like that, you know that human beings at one point, when they can't tolerate physical pain anymore, they actually faint. The brain shuts off and you lose consciousness. So I was in the dentist chair and it was so extreme pain when a woman doctor was like drilling my teeth without any anesthetics, that I sang in my head. I was somewhere else. I was already like in some kind of dream, like not fainted, but I was almost fainting or losing my consciousness because of the pain, and I don't know where I was, but somehow I was somewhere where I didn't feel the pain anymore and almost losing it. Then there was the occasion a little bit later when a dentist broke this needle when giving me a shot. That was later when I tried to go to dentist again, and it was the time where they already did an anesthesia and they broke a needle, blood everywhere. So yeah, I kinda didn't want to go to dentist much or at all, and that's why my teeth were in pretty bad shape. Back to the story, years later when I was at this dentist's office and thought that, okay, even if we start the process, it will take like a year or even more to get all my teeth fixed, which was very okay. Hey, I didn't care, it could have taken 5 or 10 years. But what happened was, and I mean, this dentist was like a magician. So basically, maybe it took a month or 3 weeks when I had all my, not all, because the implants took a little more time. Yeah, let's say a month. So within a month, I could, for the very first time in my life, I could smile and feel good smiling. And boy, it was a whole new world for me. You can imagine how much I smiled. How much I smiled after that 1 month. So, yeah, I did my marketing work. Dreams do come true. And I was dreaming about it. I wanted it. And when an opportunity arose, I took it by actually asking for what I want. So to me, this dentist is a real tooth fairy. Not she, but he, a man fairy. I don't know if you can say that. Anyways, he's a tooth fairy, and yeah, brought your dad his beautiful white smile. So that was that story. And thank you guys. Thank you, my lovely daughters. Now you know how your daddy got his smile. And to everyone else, hope that video helped you somehow, some way. Maybe will help you someday. If not anything else, it was a pretty amazing story. And learn about law of attraction, because I've had so many proofs throughout my life that these things actually work. Our universe works in a certain way. We are creating our reality, our thoughts, our feelings matter. This is what creates your tomorrow. How you act, how you think, how you feel today creates your tomorrow. And feel good. Always try to feel good and be positive, and more of the good stuff will come to your life. So hey, thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video. Pop out.